The past few months in Issie words. What does impact look like in just 6 months? Here are just a few highlights from the first half of 2026. We expanded our reach. We reopened our fully renovated hydrotherapy pool. The upgraded pool allows us to serve more children and adults with disabilities. And it also enables us to expand our Ministry of Defense approved treatment for wounded veterans. It is more than just a pool. It is a place for recovery, confidence, and greater independence. We turned experience into change. We helped pass an important new law for parents of babies with complex disabilities. These parents can now receive up to 5 additional weeks of paid maternity leave. And we also brought a proposed law to the Knesset that will provide emotional therapy for toddlers with disabilities in early intervention centers. These efforts began by listening to families. We brought our professional knowledge to the table and worked with partners to turn real needs into national policy. We innovated and scaled. Our accessible dental care model received a 2026 Zero Project Award. It was also selected for the Zero Project's Global Scaling Program. This will help us bring our model to more clinics and more communities. Together with the Tel Aviv University, we also launched Israel's first course for dental students focused on treating people with disabilities. And the goal is simple: to prepare more dentists to provide skilled, accessible, and compassionate care. We stayed present during crisis. During operational Warring Lion, some of our services had to close or change under Homefront Command guidelines, but our connection with families never stopped. Teachers called and sent personal videos, emotional therapy moved online, parents received practical guidance, and our WhatsApp hotline supported families and professionals. Where possible, we continued essential in-person services, including hydrotherapy for wounded soldiers. We also brought back our virtual kindergarten series for families everywhere. The format changed, the support didn't. We shared what we know. We continued sharing our knowledge in Israel and around the world. In London, we participated in a conference organized by the United Synagogue, focused on neurodiversity and inclusion in Jewish communities. In Israel, we hosted a professional gathering to address the mental health needs of people with developmental disabilities. We showed up at the United Nations. I recently returned from the United Nations, where I was proud to represent Israel and Beit Shapiro. At a time when Israel is facing unfair treatment, showing up was not optional, it was essential. Together with Israel's mission to the United Nations and the Commissioner for Equal Rights of Persons with Disabilities, we hosted an event on emergency preparedness. I also was invited to address the General Assembly. There, I challenged the false narrative against Israel and called for honesty and moral clarity. We came to contribute, we came to lead, and we came to make sure Israel's voice was heard. Our impact was recognized. We were proud to be included in the Jewish Federations of North America's new guide on supporting Israelis with disabilities. Artwork by 3 students from a special education school was also featured in an exhibition across Canada for Jewish Disability Awareness, Acceptance, and Inclusion Month. You made this all possible. Our supporters also turned commitment into action. For the first time, Team Beit Issie took part in the Dead Sea Marathon to support wounded veterans. Communities also came together through events in Toronto, London, Los Angeles, Israel, and more. Every event, partnership, and donation helps us identify a need, create a solution, prove that it works, and share it with others. These are only some of the highlights from the first half of 2026. Together, we continue to innovate, research, and scale. Thank you for standing with us and making this impact possible. Looking forward for your continued support.